I'm really grateful that Allison Eaton has returned, and she's got something really, really special for us. Some of you may remember Allison. She's been on the show before, but for those of you that are new to Allison, or you want to be reminded, um, she does a lot. She's an Akashic Records teacher, Reiki Master, yoga teacher, trainer, and a spiritual awakening guide. And she has been assisting healers, yogis, empaths, intuitive souls, you guys, us guys, all of us, since 2006. And her whole thing is helping to empower us to awaken to our true divine nature, to activate our soul gifts. She does trainings, workshops, retreats globally and online. She also does one-on-one healing sessions. Tonight, she's going to be guiding us through a healing journey and activation within our own Akashic records. And she's suggesting that we get a pen and paper, or maybe just to open up a place on the computer, since we're all on computer right now, where we can take some notes. I wanted to have, since it's summer solstice, I wanted there to be a lot of music, celebration, and experiences. And so, Allison, I'm so grateful that you're here to lead us in a beautiful experience. So welcome back.
Thank you so much, Scott. Thank you. Thank you. I am truly touched by this show. Already emotional from all the sharings. Thank you so much, Omashar and Hope. And thank you, everyone who's here to watch tonight. Yeah, tonight I am going to be offering a healing journey and light activation within your Akashic Records. And if you are new to the Akashic Records, I'll give you a little who, what, where, when, and why about it before we start. And the Akashic Records, or the Akasha, was the original name, the original Sanskrit name that the ancient yogis gave to this sacred realm of universal consciousness. And this sacred realm holds all information, past, present, future, potential futures, even parallel realities. All information is recorded within this Akash through a vibrational archive. So, all information about your soul's journey across all time and space, all your incarnations, is held within the Akash. Same with mine, and same with the collective consciousnesses. So, it's a lot of information. It's a vast realm of consciousness and awareness. But luckily, we can fine tune that. And with particular questions that we ask the Akash, we get the exact answers that we need for ourselves right now on this journey to move ourselves forward. And everyone has the ability to open up your Akashic records and to read the Akashic records. It's not something that's outside of us. It's a part of us. And this is part of our new earth understanding, is that the divine is within us. The Akashic realm is within us. We are universal consciousness. The ancient yogis have been saying this for thousands and thousands of years, and it's written about in ancient texts. And so we have all this ability to access our Akashic records, this guidance, wisdom, and clarity from a higher soul's perspective that can really, really help us in our lives, and especially in these times, can help us to maintain coherence in the chaos, you could say, maintain a harmonious vibration, and to receive our own intuitive discernment about WTF is going on uh, within ourselves and within the collective in this transition that we're all in. So I'm so excited to be guiding you all through this journey and this activation tonight. I ask that you come with an open heart, an open mind, and to just allow yourself to receive whatever comes through you, and just trust that that is exactly what you are meant to receive at this time, and that it is accurate. Okay. So I think I'll just get started. If you want to grab your pen and paper or have your notebook open on your computer, also please have some water. And my intention is that each of you receive exactly what you need from the Akashic realm tonight for your healing, for higher guidance and what is needed for you most at this time for your highest good. Okay. Also, you might think about before we get started an issue in your life or a collective issue that you may want to receive more clarity or wisdom or guidance with tonight. Feel free to bullet point that on your pen and paper if you'd like. And I invite you to have a sip of water. Okay, my friends, let's get started. I invite you to relax your hands and to sit tall through your spine. Close the eyes and take a few deep breaths. Perhaps inhaling through the nose and exhaling through your mouth. I invite you to call all of your energies home to you and to this present moment. Any energies that are scattered out there in the world, invite them gently to come back home to you, to your body, your mind, your heart. And from here, I invite you to bring attention to your feet. And from your feet, imagine a cord spiraling down, deep down into the core of Mother Earth, connecting with her loving, abundant energy. Perhaps you visualize that in a pink energy tonight. And then allow this pink, loving, abundant energy of Mother Gaia to return up that cord into your being, into your body, giving you exactly what you need tonight. Next, I invite you to bring your awareness about 18 inches or so above your crown chakra to the realm of universal consciousness, where the energy of your higher self exists, the high frequency energy and light of the Akash exists, and all of our divine guides, our angels, our ascended masters, galactic beings of light, all those who are here to assist for the highest good. And I invite you to imagine that in a silvery blue energy tonight. Allow this silvery blue energy to spiral down into your crown, further into your third eye, down into your throat chakra, down into your heart, your solar plexus, giving you what you need, your sacral chakra, your root chakra, all the way down through your feet and back into Mother Earth. So now you have these two beautiful energies, the pink energy from Mother Earth rising into your being, the silvery blue descending down from above. And they're circulating within your body and around your body, giving you exactly what you need tonight for your highest good. Take another deep breath in and out. If there's any thoughts in the mind, I invite you to gather them and lower them down into your heart space, centering yourself within the heart. And from the heart, I invite you to repeat after me. In this moment, I relax my body.
This moment, I relax my body.
In this moment, I relax my mind. In this moment, I release my ego. In this moment, I call in the light. And in this moment, I open the Akashic Records of, and then just fill in your name. The records are now open. I invite you to take a moment to acclimate to this space of higher frequency light, of superconscious intelligence, of universal mind, noticing any shifts in your body. And from here, I now invite you to bring forth the issue that you would like more clarity, more guidance, or more wisdom on in your life at this time. Or you can ask the Akash to bring forth an issue for you for your highest good. And keeping your breath flowing, intend to receive this information and energy that supports you with this issue. You may notice some feelings or sensations in your body that act as guidance. You may receive some words or messages within the inner mind, the inner ear. Some of you may receive visuals in your inner mind. Or you may have a sense of knowingness, a simple inner knowing that something is true. I invite you to relax and to receive these impressions, trusting that whatever you receive is perfect, accurate, pertains to your life and your self-growth at this time. You may ask specific questions. For example, what is this issue teaching me at this time? What do I need to know? Or how can I best support myself regarding this issue at this time? We invite the Akashic information with these questions, so feel free to repeat them. I invite you to write down or type what you receive, or if you prefer, to just listen. How can I best support myself regarding this issue? What wisdom is there to gain? Keep your breath flowing. Once again, trusting that whatever you receive is perfect. A feeling, a word, a visual, a knowingness. And if there are any other questions you want to ask the Akash, please do so at this time. Beautiful. I now invite you to slowly bring your palms about 6 to 12 inches apart. And just imagine that you're holding this issue in your hands. And we're going to intend that we send light to this issue for the highest good, trusting that this light, this universal intelligence, and all of our higher selves and guides of light know exactly what's needed so we can relax and enjoy this frequency, trusting that the light is giving you and this issue exactly what's needed for the highest good of all of us, as we're all connected, we're all one. I invite you now to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through the mouth. And to slowly draw the palms together in front of your heart space. And from the heart space, we thank the Akash and all of our guides of light and our higher self for all wisdom and all healing. The records are now closed. The records are now closed. The records are now closed. And just allow yourself a moment to feel, or perhaps write any insights, or even in the chat, feel free to write how you feel or any insights that came through, as it's helpful for all of us. We're all connected. Also, know that insights may come through later on, tonight, tomorrow, a few days from now. It's all perfectly and divinely orchestrated by the higher self. I also invite you to stretch, have some water, slowly come back. That was so beautiful, everybody. My goodness.
Well, I would like to invite people to put in the chat box any inspirations or things that came through, and I'll read some. If any of you are on camera and you want to share for a minute, just click raise your hand like I just did. But giving you a few minutes to do that, I want to chat with Allison for a moment.
Yes,
So,
please.
Allison, when you guide us, do you get insights for yourself?
I do. So I have to set an extra intention for that. As mostly I'm opening up to the frequency of the Akash and the intention to hold the space for you. But I do ask, like, for example, I ask to give myself a little bit of information tonight, like, how can I best assist you guys? And they just kept saying, relax and receive, relax and receive. So, yeah, a little bit when I'm guiding, but I do have a personal practice of going into the Akash where I get a lot more
Okay.
and very, very powerful.
And tell me a little bit about the work that you do with people, the private
Sure.
session work that you do.
Yeah, so the one-on-one work is currently we go into your Akashic records and you bring forth the questions that you want clarity on in your life. And so I'll go in and read the Akashic records for that person, although they do tend to receive some insight themselves. And if it's deemed necessary by the intuition, then we'll do an extra Akashic clearing, which is similar to what I guided you all together at the end, where you hold light to the issue, which brings high frequency energy healing. And what I like about the Akashic records is, like, I've been a Reiki master for many, many years as well. And you kind of get both. Anytime you open up the Akashic records, there's an instantaneous and automatic Reiki healing that happens, as well as information that comes through. And so I like it. You get both. And so those are the one on ones. I also do straight up Reiki energy healing and psychic surgery. And I also teach these techniques to others as well, which is very satisfying for me to help people and empower them to, one, know that these gifts are here and available, direct them toward it. And then from there, they just take off. It's like, it's already within us, the divine light and all this healing energy and this guidance. It's already within us. If you can just say, like, look here, then they take it and they go, and it's amazing.
Um, and when you do psychic healing, what is maybe give an example of someone you've worked with and how it helped them. It's always interesting to hear like someone you actually did psychic healing with or psychic surgery with. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So psychic surgery is a combination of Reiki and shamanic healing, where I actually lead you through a process first of identifying an issue that you want to heal in your life. And we actually identify that issue in the body. So I ask you a series of questions, and then I go in and I start asking Reiki to flow. And then what happens is I can feel. I can see and I hear where to put the Reiki energy and when it has actually shifted, when it's moved. Also, I'll see various layers of the trauma that is causing that block or that issue. So, for example, one of the last women I was working with, I'm working on her. We went through that whole initial process. Now I'm in there doing the Reiki and I'm seeing her locked behind a closed door. And she started crying as it because she was locked behind a closed door when she was a child. So I see just different layers of things and I'll just share them as they come through. But it is this kind of just like an extra intention when you're working with Reiki to help heal these different layers of blockages and people. Of course, they bring their own intention. Um, and then I use my clear senses. So sometimes I just feel the shift when the thing is moved, or I'll see the shift with a color in my eye, like I'll get a purple or a white when it's like, ah, okay, it's ready, it's done. Or I'll hear the message, go here, go there. And it's really cool because it's this back and forth. I'm like, I can see the energy now moving to your head, or now it's moving to your knee. And they're like, yes, it's going there. So we do have a little bit of conversation back and forth too. And we just slowly bring the energy to those spaces. And what's meant to heal that day will heal. Um, so yeah, it's another powerful form of Reiki, where you're actually going in and pulling things out, pulling things out, pulling things out. Of course, it's guided by the higher self and the divine, what's ready to be pulled out. So it's not like my will. They
Mhm.
bring the intention, and I ask for the higher self and the higher energies to do the work. And that's like the crux of all of this is letting go of our own will and our own ego and allowing the divine to take over.
It's beautiful the work that you do,
Thank
and
you.
how did I mean? It's interesting the connection between you being a Reiki master and also doing the Akashic Records reading. Um, how did you kind of learn to access these realms and to work with this? What's kind of your background?
Yeah, the two go hand in hand, but I've been in communication with the angelic realm since I was probably about four. Actually, I have pre-verbal memories of it too, but direct communication since I was about 4 or 5. I would hear the angels speaking. Once I started Reiki, I would automatically receive information from the Akashic realm on my clients. A lot of that was, and it still is, it's kind of like my area, my specialty is galactic information. So I would just receive information without even trying, no prompts, that this person is, for example, a Pleiadian, or this one is an angelic, or this one's from Orion. And this was before I had any idea of what these realms were. But I just went with it. And I taught Reiki for many, many years. I taught intuition for many years. And it wasn't until about 5 years ago when I started um, selecting the Akashic Records and teaching the Akashic Records specifically, although we talked a lot about it in Reiki, um, because that's what the guides are telling me to do. They're saying it's time for your people and in, I guess, the world to learn more about this and sort of reinitiate and bring back a practice that's been around for a long time. Um, but maybe give it some new life, some new energy, and bring it more into the forefront, just like I've been doing with Reiki for so long.
Wow. Absolutely beautiful, Alice. Thank you so much. I'm going to read some of the comments that have come in.
Thanks.
Susan writes, "Thank you, Allison. I felt such a deep, relaxing peace."
Mm,
Barbara says, "I just received the knowing that I'm here for this moment to do my part to bring and support peace among people. As it
mm,
turns out, she's scheduled tomorrow afternoon to co-moderate a webinar for national and regional leaders in Veterans for Peace. So perfect timing for Barbara."
beautiful.
Christy Michaels writes, "From my issue, I saw a beautiful rose orb and it surrounded my issue, filling it with love."
Beautiful.
Um, uh, Carol Craig writes, Allison, you have a very soothing delivery, and your voice is almost mesmerizing to my frequency.
Mm,
Dr.
beautiful.
Ivy Shadia, who's going to be up next, writes, I saw to learn the lessons and never have to experience the same trauma, stress, or discomfort.
Gorgeous.
Scotty Satori writes, Mahalo Nui Loa, Alice.
Mahalo nui loa.
Carol
Aloha
Craig.
kehekua.
And finally, Carol Craig writes, this was an awesome energy transmission. I felt the pulsing between my hands at the end, throbbing and pulsing. Namaste, and thank you, Allison.
Oh, namaste. Thank you for sharing, everybody.
Yeah. All right, well, to find out more about Allison, um, uh, her website's easy. It's her name, Allison with two L's. I learned that the hard way this week. I
You
apologize
got it.
with one L. It's Allison with two L's, Eaton, EATON.com. And definitely subscribe so you can receive a free look at this. A wonderful, is this a video that I'm going to get?
This is a guided chakra balancing meditation. It is a video. Yes.
Wonderful. All right. So
Yeah, please come on and get
I
it.
just signed up. So if you go to AllisonEaton.com, you get that. But let's go back to her main page. And that's where you can learn. And you've got a course. I put it into the chat box. You're going to be teaching a course coming up for people to learn some of your skills. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so in October, I have an Akashic Records certification retreat near Capitol Reef, Utah, Sacred Land, Sacred Energy Vortex, where you will be certified as an Akashic Records level 1 and 2 practitioner. There'll be yoga, meditation, sound bath, and kirtan, and of course, guided nature hikes around into some sacred sites. So
Beautiful.
you're all invited. There's no experience necessary to join.
All right. Well, you can find all these things by going to AllisonEaton.com. We did just get a comment that came in for you, Allison, from Piper. She writes, all light enveloped fields of fertile green grass with red tops blowing on a long open mountain road, carried through light into massive round trees. Pulled into the trees and hearing the tree of life is abundant on your path. You are on the right path. Keep going. It's fertile and fresh and enveloped in light and dusty, and I am alone. Then shadows and smoke that open to a chaotic village, and shadows of people in fear and despair. And I hear that this is what is in the world, but it's not where you should be. You do not belong there. Wow.
Wow. Gorgeous, Piper. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Piper's going to be on the show in a few minutes too. So, Allison, such a blessing. And I hope you'll come back again soon.
Oh, I would love to. Thank you.
Okay,
I
great.
truly, truly enjoy the vibe here. You were all amazing. Thank you.